Change. We saw that visibly down on stage, but also becoming like a round table discussion here. But wow, big exchange here to kick off the pistol round. Weber actually comes out on top of koldamenta here. Brimstone down immediately.
There was a trade out, and it is going to be successful for Koi. Fantastic work initially. Mixwell a little overextended here. And I almost kind of roll again back to that game that kind of threw us all into such a curious position. It feels like Giants were seduced into playing a game that Heretics wanted, right? It was that I want to get puggy.
In main, but there's two to find.
It's going to be tough for AvovA, needs a mistake to be made. That's not going to help matters. And neither is that. Yeah, this is now effectively impossible. So a good start here for Koi after a very lovely clearing up quite early on now.
They can both get over that.
They absolutely can. There's one.
Nobody close to hear it either.
And Boo's going to note that there were players here early, and he's going to feel this pressure. So if he can do a bit of damage, okay, maybe not as much. And considering Mixwell fell at the same time, that's actually really underwhelming. Koi overwhelming on the site, so they will allow for the plant to come in.
We're on the brink of converting this bonus. He can throw the showstopper in. He's absolutely going to do it here. The starxo find anything. Does get stunned up. Wolfen's found a kill regardless.
Yeah, the fact he even got one-on-one seems unbelievable. Got to be pretty careful here.
Right there. starxo creating so much pressure here, and the weird thing to see, Mixwell actually backing away from most of these engagements now. Actually stands up to one. Weber doubles down, but Koi respond with two of their own.
Yeah, even Wolfen finding keloqz kind of around dish opens up a couple of opportunities here. Trexx quite far out. Got to be careful. That pain shell was pretty close by. There's still a chance in this one, though. Wolfen trying to become a little bit more relevant, forced to fight forward. Nice use of the orbitals.
Back to wait, look as if actually does a ton of damage to him, down to 33 HP now.
Mixwell, dangerous game. Ah, it was a dangerous game he was playing there, but luckily Boo very clotted Boo, or kind of gone past Boo, so he will be able to keep his life. Mixwell allowed a little bit of room. That a little ambitious, really, but Boo's still in the battle. So going to take down starxo, so he gets no freedom towards the fight. Sheydos trades back in.
Wolfen does pick up some information here with the spy cam, reveals it for trexx, but got to respect that blade storm for the time being. Mixwell elsewhere. We'll find koldamenta. Weapons follow through on this. Yeah,
now it's on Sheydos, really. Trexx needs to try and hold that cross, do something. And he's done just that. Great work from Trexx. Now Sheydos, a 1v1 basically on the site here. He's going to have other problems, but you've got Trexx holding your side, and there's nothing that Mixwell can do. He's got 1 HP for a couple more seconds now. It's built back up to 22. Not a fight he wants to... Yeah. But we do have, okay, little something. We've got keloqz on an operator. That could be quite exciting. Mixwell going to be played in nicely here. This is all on Mixwell because, oh dear. Well, nope. No, he's not having a game.
Push and pull, manipulating rotations, but with this sort of approach to it so far, what are they going to be able to achieve on attack is the real question.
Yeah.
They have to keep this within check in the first half, and it's already way past that in my eyes.
Yep. And there goes the operator. Yeah, that's been pried out of their hands. And this is just ridiculous. Now they're going to leave starxo.
This is awkward, though. Mixwell's got the paint shell. We've got the orbital strike. There's lots to deny the partner here. Spike shut down here by Weber.
This is a shocking call, if I'm honest.
They've overcooked this one massively.
Yeah, this is horrific. Yeah, not pleased by that at all. Heretics just had to... This is when I start getting worried. If they pause here, it's not the end of the world, but...
If they wait behind this now and Koi re-hit, it's actually really, really good. It's only a trade, though, initially, and Boo's found two.
Yeah, Boo's still alive on the side. Trexx just demolishes keloqz. Boo's still alive, finally goes down. Okay. AvovA, last one alive. Your hand gestures, Michael. Oh.
I don't know what I'm watching in some of these scenarios.
It's a game that started about 10:30.
It's descended into madness in a couple of these. That's the nade.
There's the paint shell. And here we go. Yeah, he's gone. I'll do it all. Perfect. Boo's gone. Sight looking a little less secure. AvovA now. Bless his heart. What are you meant to do? Back to the wall. A messy spray. But start getting harder and harder for them to find their way back in on. Do they have anything to really work with? A little bit. Weber's got a little bit. There it is. And trying to work off that is keloqz. Lovely. Not bad at all. Trying to make the best of a bad situation. And they're doing some serious damage. But it's all on Mixwell. A 1v2 and time is ticking. Just a tap on the spike. Looks for it. Gets it. Where's the final player?
He's gambled wrong.
It was just a gamble. And starxo may be low. But I don't think he's low enough. Oh, it's all but over. That's going to be Koi pushing themselves forward. Coming into play, AvovA there, and Boo being played in a little on this as well.
Actually, I think he's had to deal with the reveal here, so Boo could be isolated in the air. starxo swings onto that. Body's invested behind this. Actually, koldamenta wisely mitigating damage here towards Spawn. He's playing very deep, waiting for this three-man clearance to come through, but AvovA, he's found 3!
There he is! Rock solid play from AvovA. Need to see more of that from him. This could be the spark of confidence. I want to see them almost overreact. I want to see them absolutely back in this game off it. Now, yeah, koldamenta will find AvovA getting a little too curious, but keloqz will pick up the slack.
Boy, very cautious about their approach here.
This cross, it's going to be watched. Lovely damage. Can't do much more, though. starxo down to 1. And now the back line of Heretics is all here, basically. keloqz finally brought into effect, spotted just a pixel out of place of starxo. And the tap on the spike should force the hand. Where is the additional player? It's just going to be keloqz right now, taking all of this fight. Finally, Weber makes his appearance, gets deleted, but time is over. It's gone, and Heretics. No one's really shouldering this site, so they get so much access towards this. And this has to be something they're doing on purpose, Koi. You wouldn't sit this deep and give up full site control at this point otherwise. Trexx just got Weber. I don't know how. And now you've got the ult coming through. So this is now going to get scary. There's a lot of players behind there that's trying to scatter. And keloqz waiting to catch them. Joined by Boo, they find Trexx and starxo. And now they...
Now, AvovA will do that, but potential for him to be isolated in this default corner.
I don't think he can get away. He's going to need someone to bail him out. And keloqz is good for 1. Not anymore, though. Wolfen warming into this. And AvovA can't make it count this time. Sheydos was there to catch. Waiting patiently with that, surely, but Boo seems all too aware. Ult's just about everywhere. This is going to get messy. Sending in all that they have. It's starxo to do well, but it's quickly traded out with into a 3v2. Make it now just a 2v2. As the spike's still ticking and they're holding on to this well enough. It looks like Koi then want to take some space, try and dominate some of this. Smoke towards the site, and AvovA going to be stunned up now. He's not going to find it so easy to challenge, does he dare? He does, and he loses. And now Boo soon to follow. Koi correcting. And
towards Arcade.
Yeah, 3 players. And his barrel shown for sure. starxo's got to know this. Yeah, he does. It's not clean enough, though. starxo gets put to bed early, but Boo's fallen pretty quickly. koldamenta's ult's the one to find Weber. Bring it just to AvovA and Mixwell. AvovA had a key round earlier, needs a bit more of that, and Mixwell hit and miss, and needs to hit more than miss. Already going to find 1, but a little late on the paint shell, allows koldamenta the room to breathe, and now it's all AvovA, and down to 2 HP. He can try and buy time, but he can't buy back any HP. So vulnerable. Koi get it through this game in the end. Got a little close. Side is quickly flanking them as well. It is Heretics trying to get behind them as quickly as possible. And actually, luckily for Wolfen, I don't think he was spotted on this. Just about to slip away.
Oh, he is?
He is, but he's still going to take one with him. Already finding so much value. Fantastic work from Wolfen to get to slow down any of that pinch potential as Trexx looking to do similar things on the other side and succeeds against Boo.
The big information on top of finding 2. Koi now total control. The roles are almost reversed here, Lauren.
Yeah, I'm trying to basically attack the site with 2. 1 flash, next one's in 15 seconds. Can keloqz work off this? No. starxo comfortable on the back of the site. Lovely shot from Weber. Needs a couple more of those. He's not going to get them. This is nice.
Should clear out pretty much all of site here, except for drop, but there's 2 players stacked down here.
Are they staying on this, stacked? That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, AvovA gets out, and he actually gets 2. How's he managed that? I don't know how he's gone 2 from that position, but maybe just a little lackadaisical in keeping it in mind. As now there's problems.
And they don't read Weber's there.
No, they had no idea that Weber was around, even though I'm pretty sure he just healed from that position. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it doesn't matter. Still koldamenta and sheydos picking up those leftover rifles, doing quite well here for themselves. Can they do much more? It's all koldamenta now. Boo, last one alive as well, has to work his way back in. And it's a gamble. It's a 50-50. And now he doesn't know where he's gone. Boo gonna make a pretty educated guess and waits for it. Spots the barrel. koldamenta trying to draw him in. It's a messy fight here. Boo not getting what he wants at all. This is horrific scenes.
Well, he might even miss the defuse, yeah? I mean, a little bit of a slip up. The aftershock invested towards drop. You noted the heal coming through. Whether or not they can't place the location.
Trexx, who's defined first. AvovA is quite notorious for doing this. He's quite good at it. First step again, and the follow-up from Trexx is divine. Gonna pop the ult, should die, but Weber took a second or two, eventually got to it, but it's a good trade. starxo's there, so again, all effective, a 4v2. And we know that Mixwell traditionally has been playing towards C, Boo has been dedicated towards B. They've even noted Mixwell's position, and koldamenta not going to have much trouble with that.
Running away with it.
Seeker's going to go through, lead towards the C site, 2 waiting on the other side. Mixwell 1 over the other. Can he do better? No, trexx finding so much value. Mixwell handling it well from the back of the site, though, maybe able to try and hold on to this, and he's actually done just that. koldamenta's gone down as well. He's getting a little overzealous, pushing back down. I don't think he needed that.
Ahead of the Trailblazer as well. That could have played him in perfectly. Wolfen's found space elsewhere, though.
Right there.
They clear this, right? Okay. No.
Okay, keloqz.
Yeah, didn't expect him to just switch to starxo like that. Aware of this. He's just off on the timing a little bit. Full kit to play with, though, excluding the lockdown, so he does get to creep a little closer. Now, with all the backfill, though, they're very aware of the position, and Boo will find him. First for Heretics, dissuaded them from this route at all. So the spike is down. starxo getting a little bit closer as well. It could be risky. He'll pop flash for himself, but AvovA didn't get blinded by that at all. So, oh, the paranoia is lovely. Counter, yes, comes in. I think he might have caught one. It did. Lockdown comes through, though, and now the punish comes in. The timing perfect from koldamenta.
There's actually 2 assists that come through from sheydos there. Not sure if that was off the fault line, but yeah, koldamenta's got to be careful here.
He's just accepted it. He's bought a little bit of time, though. And now he's giving them a 1v1.
The plant's not... Okay, the aftershock's there, but...
66 HP. What's Boo do? He takes the fight and he wins it. sheydos going to feel silly about that one. Dealt with in the end with a little bit of time to spare.
koldamenta luckily at the last moment.
Yeah. The plant is in, so this is a very uncomfortable post-plant hold here. They've got pressure from both sides. The flash going to send it, and the lockdown going to come in. It can be manageable if they win the fight, however, they're not. sheydos already finds AvovA, and the other 2 are now in problems because starxo's coming back around. He's checking on what's going on, and he's got the support from sheydos there.
Said they would have heard that aggression outside Mound. They were close enough outside B.
Last player standing.
They don't pull the trigger immediately. Actually even taking the time to retrieve the orb, get the lockdown, and make sure that they have that tool.
This is a rotten crossfire to try and break, but they can get on the spike. Someone's got to deal with this, and there it is, going to force them away. koldamenta going to spot the player, but it's Mixwell with both frags, and now forcing Koi to use a lot to work back in. It's Wolfen doing well. Finding keloqz was great. He was already weak, though. Now, Wolfen, what can you do? You got Mixwell and AvovA in the smoke, already half made. He's got to make his move, and he can't make it in time. Heretics holding their ground here.
So, I think he can bounce that, actually.
Let's see.
It's going to land.
That was quite underwhelming. Thought a bit more of that. Koi now just kind of stranglehold on the round. The big key aspect of that was that lockdown, and it got handled so quickly. So Koi just dig their heels in, and Weber has to fight the 1v4. This would have been magnificent. It's not to be, but it's a very fine amount of rounds. This isn't
actually enable the flank of Koi.
Well, that smoke's a bit of a... That's going to be a head turner, isn't it? And Boo, over here, they still seem kind of thinking there might be an A piece. They were still looking that way at one point. But now with the plant down, they know what's happening. 4v4.
So look at where keloqz has got himself to. A freebie onto starxo, a second onto Wolfen on the back of the paranoia.
And sheydos just looks like mincemeat. Don't know what he's going to get out of this. Probably soon to be overwhelmed. 4 players, flash sent into the smoke, and no escape. keloqz, lovely work there.
Don't want to give too much away. Does Mixwell get rewarded for this, though?
Oh, he's not alone. keloqz is by his side. And 1 and 2, lovely. keloqz as well would love a bit of this. If we can get some more, not going to happen.
Don't want to lose that rifle.
With that rifle. Mixwell is low HP. He knows his priorities to get that rifle and get out of there, which he is doing just fine. He should get away, no chase, as trexx will decide to give it up to the spike. Tied all even now. And look who's here so early. keloqz. We did seem aware of the position he was about to be given, but okay, the flash will at least kind of give away the game. But the spike is committing here. They could have planted about half an hour ago, but it looks like they want to turn around and they could fall foul to this. This is a problem. koldamenta only good for 1, though. So now they have a completely safe C site. They've never, and you can see backfilling that will be Mixwell as well. They want to make this hurt. They're not going to allow Koi to be comfortable with his weapons, but how far do they chase now? That's the first gone down. Do they continue forward? Yes. And now they've lost enough. I think they're going to call it on that. No, AvovA willing to go for it too. I mean, they've got enough money.
Yeah.
Why not? And starxo's just farming here. Nice work for his ult, at least. banks up a little more. Weber, you go.
Another one?
No, not today. He's decided against it. Okay, going through.
Yeah, now actually, Boo's got to be careful if that pinch comes through from Dort. Could be put under some pressure.
This is lovely, good positioning, great work from AvovA. 2 huge kills, and the cross being watched by Weber. Wasn't expecting sheydos to kind of slip through so late, but held back. Again, gonna have to fall away from this Heretics. About to make it to 10 now. Opening up that real chance of a third map.
Definitely, it's back-to-back rounds, Ratzi. I think even it's 4 rifles and a space.
4v4, but what have they lost? I guess trexx on one side and keloqz on the other. It's not the end of the world, but sheydos now is going to feel more of that strain.
It's a big stun.
That's gorgeous, but now he's got it right back. Oh dear, sheydos on a platter. starxo now having to try and hold on to this desperately, but they have the rest of the map if they want to explore it too. Yes, the door isn't exactly ideal, but the paranoia is great set out from koldamenta. Isolates Mixwell, brings it back to a 3v3. And they weren't able, he actually loses out in that fight. Really sharp reaction coming out from Wolfen, but he can be a problem. He has to be cleared. He's a nuisance to handle. The paranoia is not going to be effective in this. As you can see, Wolfen getting closer. Lovely work, but he's bought a couple of seconds here. But that's quick from starxo. So AvovA falling fast and coy. Big response. Close to an ult? Not really.
No, I don't think they're going to play for this orb. They certainly shouldn't.
I was just curious if koldamenta was going to spam it or something, but... Oh, well, it's gone
Mixwell's
really
just
well.
shift walked into the backside of Tree.
That was an unpleasant way to hold this. And keloqz now. I have to dip away from this, but the plan is going to be coming in. Don't think that gets denied by anything. Nope.
Wait, trexx fell.
Wolfen noted. This is not going to work out well for them. This was actually a really interesting read. It was a horrible round, if I'm honest, because it just felt bizarre. Mixwell's just finding weird fights everywhere. They are waiting for him, though, and he's read that really well. And, yeah, Wolfen's got him dead. But still, it felt very strange that they put the paranoia. They still have smokes. They still have Kit on sheydos spamming the smokes close, but it's not close enough. They got to get moving. They have to displace 5 players, and they're not doing it. Heretics can just watch that clock tick down in their favor. Absolutely useless on the way back in there, as Mixwell doing brilliantly, and starxo has 3 players, and he's not going to find one of them. Heretics.
Wolfen. Early progress made here. Wall will cut sight. Trexx, does he have an angle over the top? I think, yeah, maybe. Looking to get some damage done, but it's Weber to open things up here. sheydos will fall.
But you look at the position, they've got so many players in such valuable positions in a quick rotation, but they are actually finding all these kills. sheydos and koldamenta going down is ridiculous, and keloqz making light work of Wolfen. And trexx now.
So I'm not even sure if he's heard that.
sheydos is getting closer. Nice work with the Prowler there to force him away a little bit further. That's not bad. Does the Dart do as much as they'd want here? trexx to find keloqz. trexx is having a whole lot of luck. Can't see a thing that's going on right now, so forgive us for this, as it does seem as though it's just Boo left alive, so everything going somewhat right. Now, what can Boo do? A 1v4 here. It was a 1v5, so a lot on his plate. And his plate, not going to have much more on it.
Good clean up. I'm actually adjusting the default here as well. High-low setup from Koi will actually pay off. trexx the one to find the kill. Mixwell, a wild swing that Wolfen will punish, and starxo to find one as well.
He's not going to. 5 seconds, they are running out of time, so all Koi needs to do is sit safe and let that clock be their biggest enemy here.
We've got to be careful not to catch a spam here, down to 30 HP now, but...
keloqz has to invest the other smoke, but sheydos such a superior position in that regard, forcing him into his clutches, and now has the second opportunity, gets it as well. Third might be too far, it is. Weber finally there with the bigger firepower coming in and taking down sheydos. So he still have to maybe do some damage. If he can get one, that'd be great. They've actually put the lockdown in as well, so they have to hold this line. Big damage though coming through, and Boo's fallen.
starxo actually catches the spam there, as Boo tried the investment of the lockdown, but it doesn't buy them space.
That's huge, massive work for AvovA. Rifle recovered, and he's going to draw some attention his way. They want to deal with him, they have to get rid of him, and the time's starting to tick down here. AvovA, how many more seconds can you buy? A 2-man squad is trying to clear towards the back of the site. Great work again from him. Weber has to do well here, but he's being challenged. The defuse, oh, they've denied it! Incredible work between Weber and CT. 2 on the site, a lockdown preemptively put into place. They either have to commit or they back. And they've got 37 seconds to make their minds up. Wolfen waiting, punishing AvovA on the push out. Oh, it's stunning from Wolfen. taking keloqz out of the air.
30 seconds.
On AvovA, losing out keloqz. What do you have to try and entry in towards this site?
And Boo actually will find the first, so sheydos will fall. Still another to find.
Ooh,
and that's it. What? Boo finds it blind. Trexx will fall.
I guess that will do it.
Information on the back.
But just a little to slip towards CT. That's Mixwell using that space well. A little bit of chip damage on the way back in. Wolfen wants to be quick to it. Deals with Mixwell swiftly. So now back towards the site. This time, Boo and Weber. The 2v2. One smoke for Wolfen. One TP for starxo. That's about all you got here. First fight, it goes Boo's way. Big round from him. Truly against the odds. That's massive work from Heretics again.
Wow. They flip.
Quickly these other positions. And now with these smokes coming in, you need to see the attention turn from trexx. He's on the case, but keloqz is quickly towards the site. So again, what can trexx do here? That's great. Spots out the other, but keloqz succeeds against starxo, so now he's free on the site. Mixwell, the second layer, going to do just as well by isolating him. Maybe a little too far for keloqz there. Didn't need to overheat, but we know he's that.
Able to get the plant regardless, and a decent spread on the pit actually. It covers the spike, and it goes into tree quite deep.
The ult just go down as well.
Yeah.
It did. Okay. Now, sheydos and Wolfen, what you got here? These are hard angles to clear. As soon as you try and swing for that deep one, you're going to see the angle become available for Mixwell, and Wolfen's thinking about it, but he knows better than this. Oh, it's not a good attempt you want to watch back, but Mixwell made. He's in this. They are just flying around the map. Okay, they're going to leave Weber try and explore towards Ace, still try and sell something. It does go into the arms of Wolfen. He is still a big factor here. Now you see Weber try and get some sort of attention, but it's Wolfen to find the frag. And now there's problems. They've got 3 players to clear and 15 seconds to do it. This isn't comfortable. Heretics might have overdone this one. Left it a little too late in the day as Boo going to join keloqz in the grave. And even with Mixwell's success, he has to clear sight and he just can't do it. No time anymore. Heretics overcooking the pot a little.
Whether or not Weber gets a consolation, no, Wolfen finds his fourth.
Yeah, okay, they're going to try and double back.
You almost don't want to shoot that dart. I mean, it's going to ping Mixwell potentially, but he has been lurking here.
They pulled off one player. They took trexx away from the equation, which is fine, but now there's so many other issues here. Lane's out of commission. Trexx can swing back in, punish the 2. It looks like Heretics is running out of steam here. AvovA, a valid attempt, but trexx makes light work of it. The hometown hero, Weber. How much can one man do? keloqz desperate to try and bail him out on the site. Oh, he's sat back there with a shorty. Switching out to the classic here as keloqz does at least support him towards Wolfen. Spots out.
What is a headshot?
These headshots are mad. keloqz! How is no one staring at him? keloqz is still alive. Someone kill keloqz. He finally goes down with 6 seconds. It's a desperate plan, but it is in place. Now Boo with it all to do. 40 HP. And a monumental task on his hands here.
Stare off each other on the either side of this.
He's going to get 1, but the trade's there for sheydos. And 2 will remain for Koi. Oh, no. Okay. I guess the one benefit is that starxo was able to get the rifle, so that's been kept in play, but it's a very small moment in this. And that's not a pretty fight to take, so starxo will get the punish on Mixwell.
Can't police his weapon.
keloqz gets away. They're not going to do this back to them, are they?
Spike planted.
Sure not. sheydos, only a frenzy in hand. So yeah, keloqz going to swing onto it. First obstacle removed here.
You're going to need koldamenta to get a kill here. There it is, keloqz with an uncharacteristic miss. And now you're looking at starxo. You're looking at keloqz. What can they achieve? Try and play that. That smoke is deadly. No way. starxo has got the 4. They can't be doing this right back to them. This is madness. Boom on the drop, and starxo's there. Impeccable. sheydos is the same task for him again. That's rough. Okay, the smoke goes in. That's going to help him out. Gives him a little bit more room to play and force the hand of sheydos if he wants into this. Spots one towards the side. sheydos is alone. Has to commit through the smoke, though. Gives an opportunity for the trade. Weber's got that. But keep in mind, it's only Weber really with this Guardian. Everyone else is down on classics, bits and pieces. And Wolfen's found him. So, can Boo do damage? They have no idea. Oh, he's gone for the first. The discipline could have worked well for him there, but it's not to be. And AvovA will die to the spike.
Tied up, 8 apiece.
That's been removed from play. Mixwell just spamming in, hoping for the best, and he gets the worst. Down to 11. Wolfen on the site. Didn't expect AvovA's angle, actually, and he's done very well. He's followed up towards trexx. The paranoia is going to send Weber cowering to the corner, but they've still got 5 alive. starxo can't connect until then. Takes out AvovA, looks to Weber. He's been found by koldamenta. They're winning out on the site though, so this should allow for a plant. We look at what's remaining.
But look at the HP. Look at the HP remaining for Koi.
Oh, he is low. Almost overkill for that operator, but the spam's good enough. Mixwell's connected towards sheydos, and starxo's like, nah, that's a little bit too much for me. Dipping out of there now. koldamenta gonna post the dart. The timing is so fine here.
See the ping coming through.
Here we go. koldamenta, he's got to be ready for this. The HP is so low, and yeah, it's light work on the way back in for Heretics. And a look back towards A, but there's a setup here from Weber, an adjusted one too. Paranoia going to come in, does not find target, and sets off the trap. Now they're in danger. How is Wolfen alive? Well, he isn't for long. A quick trade out for Boo, and the TP taken. Already towards the top. You're going to see them go. Trexx finding AvovA. 3v3 now.
20 seconds left. Mixwell just pokes out of the pit. Punished for it as well, so that will drop.
Spike's held back. Boo doesn't realize it. He got himself in such a good position for that. And now it's all on keloqz. 10 seconds left. They desperately need a plant. And he's punishing them. A 1v1 out of nothing. And he's away. And he's
Oh my God.
Head first. Dives in on sheydos. And Wolfen's in. Lockdown to follow as well.
Early as well.
Very early.
But it forces the hand of Koi to go exploring.
They have to try and clear AvovA, which they try to and fail at. Wolfen's got him. They have to rescind from the site. They can't stick around.
Even here as well, starxo used both smokes. Luckily, they get a kill off that. Paranoia won't catch all 3 though. starxo will double down.
And the only man who is standing in with vision. Boo's on the way. Can they get one before he gets there? Can they try and make this easier on the way back in? A 3v4. keloqz going to take a couple of steps down, get closer, 2 towards help. Boo's position noted, but the horn can come up now. That's not bad. keloqz, the spray, so good. And the shorty, starxo, what an unthinkable round. And sheydos should hear this. He's got to know it. Koi, answer right back. Took a little bit of damage, not much. But just enough that Mixwell wants to retake that space. This is audacious. A little bold, but it works. Takes the first and falls away. Takes Wolfen down, the tip of the spear. Slips deeper back towards tree. Oh my God, he's going again. What is this madness?
Yeah, Weber actually stacked into hell. Obviously doesn't have the benefit of his setup here.
Oh,
does think ahead of it.
3 AvovA, keloqz, Boo. Spam's connected. That's gonna sting. Just takes the wind out of his sails. Ooh, starxo needs to be cautious here. keloqz needs someone to pull their attention. He needs something. He has nothing left here, just spam. What is that from starxo? TP's in, gives him a chance. Trexx takes it away, taken out of AvovA. 3v2, keloqz and Boo. What can you do now? Boo gets noted, gets revealed. Sits on the spike though, trying to get it done. Trying to do something, draws out the fire, but gets tagged up and falls off it. Doesn't get it to half, and doesn't get the round. Koi making it to 12. This is looking dreary, Mike. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
No, keloqz has got to go huge here.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he has! You asked for it, and he delivers 2 huge kills that he had no right to gather. 1 detained, you know who that is. It's the man himself, put in handcuffs. Cross is watched, Weber's on the case, Heretics still alive. It's all in the hands of sheydos in a 1v4. He's found the first, he needs 3 more to get even closer. Oh, keloqz shuts it down. It's 11 for Heretics, Mike. Such a picture. Instantly, you've got to see rotations. Weber needs to get moving. You can leave Mixwell to this. He's fine, but the site is not fine. It's under pressure. Paranoia gets sent, and I don't think he's connected to anyone. Boo takes a look, and he just gets removed. Messy shots at Koi. Put him under the gun, and now there's problems. AvovA, he's actually managed to get sheydos. Hold on, it's not out of the woods just yet. koldamenta's down low.
So koldamenta and Wolfen barely left breathing, Lauren.
What are the first couple of steps here? They need...
Oh my God!
That's it! Weber finds Wolfen. Hold on, here we go into the site. Trexx catches Mixwell. Down to 2. Weber and AvovA need heroics from Weber himself here. A 1v3, and it's not going to be enough in the final round of regulation. Koi take down Heretics.